In this video, I'll show you how to use the control node to control a motor. Using Blockly code, we'll first program the motor to perform predetermined moves and then respond to input from sensors. You can use the control node to control devices such as lights, fans, and motors. It features 5 ports, a built-in accelerometer, and a rechargeable battery. It connects to your computer or other device through Bluetooth or USB. I'm going to use the control node with a stepper motor. It connects like this. I've already connected the control node through Bluetooth to SparkView software. You can do the same thing with Capstone software. In the code window of SparkView, we can program the motor to turn to a specified angle. We select this block, which will make the servo turn to the angle of 0 degrees, and add this sleep block, which will cause the code to wait while the motor moves. Now we click Start and see what happens. We can modify the code to make it move to 90 degrees. Or we can put several blocks together to make it move to one angle, then another. We can even place that sequence in a loop to make the motor move repeatedly. We can also program the motor to respond to input from a sensor. We'll start by using the sensor that's already inside the control node, an acceleration sensor. I'm going to close the code window for a second so we can look at the output from the sensor. You can see that it's positive when the sensor is tilted this way, and negative when it's tilted this way. Let's program the motor to move to an angle proportional to the sensor input. I'll start by choosing the same block that we used before, except this time instead of typing in an angle, I'll add a little math expression, and I'll insert the output from the acceleration sensor. And multiply that by 10. And then I'll take that block and put it inside a loop so it operates repeatedly. And I'll add this condition so it goes indefinitely. We're not limited to the built-in acceleration sensor. There's also a sensor port on the control node, to which I've connected the control node voltage sensor, and to that I've connected a limit switch. In this case, the output is a stepper motor here. With this code, I've programmed the motor to start moving until the switch is actuated, and then to reverse. Let's try it. You can also use any PASCO sensor, like this wireless temperature sensor. In this example, the temperature sensor is under a heat lamp, and I have a shade on this motor. I've programmed the motor to move the shade away when the sensor is cool, and to move it over the sensor when the sensor is hot. Visit the product page linked in the description to learn more about the control node and its accessories, including specifications and links to lab investigations. Thanks for watching.